Okay. So I went ahead and reduced the quality down. So instead of streaming at 1080p, I'm gonna go and just stream at 720. So hopefully it won't look too horrible. But for some whatever reason, my bandwidth is not playing along right now. So I do apologize for that, but we're gonna continue, and I'm gonna try not to interrupt too much. So let's see, where were we? We are at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have one more card that I need to play. And I am looking at playing a you know what? We've already got a 1, so I'm going to go and play this 1 right here. Germany will play 2 cards, so we're going to go with their first one, which is an 8 of spades. Spades is in the north, so they're going to play this to Trondheim. And then here, and we will play their second card, and it is a 2 of clubs. Now we see their club spot is already filled, so according to the bot rules, so we're going to skip number 1. Number 2, no allied extended actions. Play to the location in the region that matches the suit's position on the rondel. So that means if it's a spade, or if it's a club or a heart, you play it in the south. If it's a spade or diamond, you play it in the north. But if that location is filled, play to the corresponding location in the opposite region. So we see here that the 2 is of clubs. This would be here, but it's already filled. So what I need to do, is play this right here. And we now see, sorry, I was looking at the lag on the screen. So we now see, instead of playing the 2 in Calais, where the clubs would normally be played, is played to Trondheim. So now we've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 here. So that tells me we're now at the top of this order. So I have one more card to play. It's a 5 of clubs. And I believe I will go ahead and just play it. Actually, I think I'm going to play it here. The reason why is these 2/2s are fairly low. I'm sure I can get a card that can beat this, hopefully. So I'm gonna hedge my bets. Now I need to play one other card. Unfortunately, I don't have anything left in my hand, so I'm going to have to draw cards. Now, anytime I have to replenish my hand, that marks the end of the month. So we need to come up here, and we need to cross out. Oh, actually, no, excuse me. Let's yeah, won't let me erase it, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and X out this first month here, and since we see there's a colored space under it, that means that the setback is triggered. So we're going to draw our first setback of the game. Let's see what it says. Now it says, your attention is needed. You must play every trick to Trondheim until it's finished. So that means now my first 3 tricks will be that I have to play are here before I could play this final one in Calais. And then once I have filled Trondheim, then I can discard this setback card. So it's more of a pain, this one. It's not too bad. The other thing we need to do is we're going to mark what are called extended actions. So any place where, instead of a full like pair played to a trick, so here both sides have played. Anywhere where this hasn't happened is now an extended action for the opposite side. So over here, well, actually for that side, so Germany has played. I haven't, so Germany has an extended action here that I might need to deal with. I have one here. Germany has two here. And I have two here. Now, all this means is for Germany, they are going to be forced to reconcile and fill these areas anywhere where the X is on their side. We have three. For me, I run into trouble if I don't, address these before I receive a new hand of cards. Now that won't be an issue since the setback is going to force me to play in Trondheim, where all three of Germany's extended actions are, so I will actually cover it. So where were we? We were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means I have one card left to play for my turn there. So I will look, and so as I said, I figured I would get something that can beat a 2, and I did. So I'm going to go ahead and play this 3 here, and I'm going to erase that extended action. Now see, Germany, they will card. They're going to play 8 of diamonds. So the way Germany's extended actions play out, they actually don't play according to the original rules. Now they're going to play to these open spots that are marked as extended actions, but they will play in ascending numerical value. So instead of playing against my 8 here, they're going to play against my 5, since 5 is the lowest valued allied extended action. So that's going to go here, so they're going to be my 5. Okay. And then they have one more. I'll flip. They have a 1. Hearts. Hearts are in the south, so they would play to the southern one here in their corresponding row. So this 1 will go here. Okay. My turn again, so I still have to play in Trondheim. Unfortunately, this means I'm going to lose this trick here. I'm going to be forced to lose it, but really nothing I can do about it. 1, 2, 3, okay. I'm going to play a 5 here. Because again, if I were only left with this spades row and I had that 5 as my last card, I would actually not be able to play it. So I would have to cross out one of these boxes indicating that this was a trick that I was not able to legally play to. So that's why I had to get rid of that 5 of spades. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have one more. And I said I was going to just go ahead and play this 4 of clubs here. So Germany, let's see, they have one more card that they must address in the diamonds row. So they're going to play this 5 here. So now that they've cleared all of the allied extended actions, they've addressed them, they're going to play as normal. So for this next one, we will flip it over. It's a 2 of diamonds. And as we see, there's only one spot they can play. But let's play out. Um, let's look at the bot rules. So we've addressed 2 and 3. So 2, there are no extended actions as we just saw. You're going to play to the location in the region that matches the suit of the card. If that location is filled, you play to the corresponding location. So here they would be playing in Trondheim, which is in the north, but that's filled, so they would actually play to the corresponding opposite location. So they'd play to the diamonds in Calais in the south, but that's filled. So what happens next? If both locations are filled, use the next clockwise suit on the rondel and go back to step 2. So this is diamonds, so diamonds are filled. So then we would go and look at clubs, which is in the south. But unfortunately, we see Calais is filled, Trondheim is filled. So then we would move to hearts. It's the same. We go back to spades in the north. Trondheim is filled, but Calais isn't. So again, it's going to resolve the same way. I mean, it's obvious because that was the last space available to them. But as you see by, if you look at the rules of the bot, it actually gave you that same space. So there's nothing that contradicted, what you would think would be logic. So we're going to put it here. Now, as you see, once we resolve where, for Germany, what row they're going to play in, or as the allied player, when I decide a valid row I can play in, after that point the suit of the card doesn't matter, and it's really just the value of the card. So as with standard trick takers, when you're looking at a trick and evaluating who's going to win or lose, it's going to be the strongest valued card will win. So since suits kind of become de-emphasized at this point, it's just going to be which number is higher. Did I play a higher number, or did Germany play a higher number? And we're going to resolve it in a second, but first let me finish out with my 7 here, which is my last available spot, but I can play to it since it's not a spade. Oh, but I have to play to Normandy now. Unfortunately, I don't have any cards left, so I'm going to tick off another month. So we are now we've just completed April, we're entering May. And since this is blank, I don't have to worry about a setback. Okay, but going back here, since this is completely filled, I can just go and discard it because I've now satisfied it. So let me get my 4 cards. And I am going to play to Normandy. Now, with many trick takers, the object is to win tricks. It could be as many as you want, or maybe you're going to bid a certain number, or you have a very specific number that a target number of tricks that you have to win. So with Fortitude, it plays much the same way. In Trondheim and Calais, you're going to try to win if you can against the bot. In Normandy, however, it flips, and you actually want to avoid winning tricks here. So my imperative is to play as low a card as I can. Unfortunately, that's just going to be a 3. Now, the other thing, as you see, we have suits up here in Trondheim and Calais. So I can't play, in rows that correspond to the suit of my card. But in Normandy, that restriction doesn't apply. So I can play any of these cards. In Normandy, I'm just going to just play this club. And I'm going to record a 3 here. So we've now completed my final trick for the round, or card for the round, leaving the following player, Germany, to play its final card of the round, and this will close out the round. So let's see what happens. They played a 4. Okay. Close, but no cigar. Okay. So now let's take a look at our handy dandy cheat sheet, and we're gonna see what we do. So we did not win that trick in Normandy, so we are fine. We met our imperative because the imperative says order avoid rousing suspicion by losing tricks played here, and that's what we did. So let's continue on to the next thing. We're going to advance the alert level. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the number of tricks that we lost. We lost 1, 2 tricks. We're going to divide it and then round down. So in that case, it's just going to be a 1. So we lower Germany's alert level by 1. So now let's see, we're going to gain a major victory. Now I should have been doing this, and I've seen a lot of reviewers do what I'm getting ready to do now. Although technically in the rules, you know, actually state you should do this as you win a trick. But the stream troubles, I guess, got me a little flustered, so I missed this. So we're gonna look here and see where I won. So I definitely won here. So I'm going to put a pip, cross out one of these pips here. I won here, and what I was eyeing was to gain this particular advanced tactic. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. I won this one. I would have probably chosen that, and then this one between the two I would have done, and then here maybe this. Okay, so now let's look at major victories. Major victories, I want to see which side, Trondheim or Calais, I won the most tricks. So I won 2 tricks here, and I won 3 tricks in Calais. So I won a major victory in Calais, which means I get to attempt a code break. I start with 1 code break attempt, and what that means is I'm going to look at any, Allied Germany pair played to a trick, add those together, and then I can cross out that corresponding number. And once I've crossed out all of the numbers, if that ever happens at any point in the game, setbacks will no longer occur. So, I see anything that's difficult. 12, 13, 13, and 9. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that 13. Then I can go ahead and draw a line through my 13. Okay. Now we're going to look at advanced tactics. And so we're going to see where I've got the most pips. In that case, it's right here. And what this basically says is I gain 1+1 code break attempt, and I add that to the inventory. So the next time I do this, I only was able to cross out 1 number. The next time I do it, I'll be able to cross out 2 numbers. Okay. And then we're going to recruit double agents. So anytime there is a doubled pair, between the Allied and Germany side, that means I recruited a double agent. I have a pair of 1s here. So that means my double agents are now up to 1. And what a double agent means is anytime I'm going to play a card, I can substitute that number of the actual card for one of these numbers, and then I can cross out. I can reduce by 1 the number of double agents I have. And then the final thing we're going to do is we're going to move Germany's regional focus. Now, basically, I need to look here, and I have to have won both sides in the region that Germany was focused on. I won in Trondheim in clubs, but I didn't. I tied them. So basically, they are evaluating that they've done enough and have determined that this region isn't posing a major threat, so they are going to move their focus now. Unfortunately, every time Germany's regional focus moves, I have to draw a setback card. So we're going to draw a setback card. We're going to flip it. Okay. It says reduce your double agents by 1, don't decrease below 0. So that double agent I just recruited was discovered and is not available. Or, you know, who knows what, but it's probably nothing good. Okay. So, I think we're done here. I'm going to clear out everything. Excuse me. We're going to untick all of these. And we're ready to continue. So the other rule in Normandy we saw about, that I want to lose, which I did. It's that whoever wins in Normandy is now going to lead the next round. So since Germany won, they will lead. So they will play only one card, which is the 9. Now, normally this is the 9 of clubs. We would play it here. But after the first round, you're going to look at where Germany's regional focus is, and their first card will be of that suit. So they're actually going to play this as a heart. After which, they will play as normal. You also see that I did not replenish my hand. I don't do that because your hand size and rounds are disconnected in this game. So even though I'm starting a new round, I don't replenish my hand until I've fully exhausted all the cards in it. So let us see. So this is actually, I'm glad I got this hand early on because we have a lot of red here. And fortunately, you have this 9. Trying to think. I don't think any 9s were played in the previous round. So I didn't mention this. This is played with a short deck. It's a standard, playing card deck, as you can see. But it's a short deck with the numbers 1 through 9 of the 4 suits. So 9 is the strongest valued card. I'm trying to recall. I don't think any 9s appeared. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. And I'll use that to recruit a double agent because there's no way I can beat this 9. And there should be 2 more, so hopefully I'll get them in a second. So 3, 6. So I can't play to hearts. So let's see. What do I want to try to do? Well, I was going to say code break, but I can't play there. And 6 is a fairly decent card. It's more than half strength. So there's a chance it'll work. So let's go ahead and we'll play that there with a hope of increasing the number of code break attempts we have. So Germany is playing a 7 of spades, and that 7 will go to the north because we're now back to their regular rules. So they're going to play that right here. And they have one more. A 7 of hearts. Hearts are in the south, so the 7 will be played here. Okay. I have my 3 of hearts, so I will play Okay. I'm gonna play it right here. Okay. Now we are finishing the month of May. No setback that we have to draw. We're gonna go ahead and enter June. But let me mark my extended actions, or the extended actions that are on the board. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. And let me go ahead and get 4. Ooh, okay, this isn't that good of a hand. Okay. Particularly because, well, wow. Well, okay. I'm gonna lose this one. Nothing I can do about it. 2, 4, 6, 7. Go see what Germany does. Now, again, they are going to have to play in reverse order or chronological order. So they are going to play against this 3. You know, which is actually where they would have played anyway. So that's cool if that worked out. This is not going to be a good round for me, I can tell. They have a 4, so they're going to play that right here. Okay. Cool. So as I was saying previously, you should do this as you win your tricks rather than afterwards, because it kind of gives you a little extra leeway that I didn't intend. The idea is that you are trying to tactically play to win certain advancements. So you should, if you're playing by the book, which I guess I wrote, so I should do that. As soon as you win, you designate that that you're advancing a particular tactic. Now, of course, if there are 2 icons, you get to choose, and so this is really where this comes into play. So like I said, I wanted to increase my code break attempt, so I'm going to go ahead and designate that. So let's see, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's now my turn. Okay, I don't want to get caught out by not filling something. No, let's don't do that. So I have 3 left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna get a new hand of cards. So right now, I'm gonna lose this one anyway, so might as well just throw it away here. And then I have one more. So what can I do to possibly improve my situation? Okay, well, let's go ahead. I'm just gonna play this 5 here. Maybe it will ride, but this will give me a greater chance when I get a new hand. That was... I've already put it down. My thinking here is I should have actually played the 5 in Calais, because I was getting ready to say when I get a new hand, it will give me a chance to have stronger cards to win over here. But really, I'm only going to have one spot, which means I'm going to have to put the 4 over here. So therefore, I've made it likely that I'm going to lose a trick where the 5 would have given, slightly greater than equal chance for me to win. So, oh well. But I've already played it, so I'm not going to move it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm done. Let's go with Germany. Germany will play to the north. They can't, so they're going to switch over to that side. this might again be a super losing round for me. And they will play to the south, so this 6 is here. Okay. Wow. So I have a 4, and that 4 is just losing no matter what. Four there. And then let me give myself new cards since this is the end. Oh well, that's not true. We do have extended actions that can happen. They will get filled, so it's kind of a moot point. I'm gonna end June, moving into July. Still nothing that we have to draw, but I do see we are going to get a setback. Also looking here, I know their focus is going to move. So I'm going to get a setback at the beginning of the round and another one when we leave the round. So it's going to be maybe a pretty tough little bit. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I need some cards. Let me give it 4. Okay, so I get these 2 9s, which, well, isn't the best time to get it now that I'm looking at it. I can't play the spade, so I will play that. No, actually, let's think smarter here. Let's put my 7 there. And well, I'll start with those 2 9s and can possibly do something next round. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and flip these. I'll move, oops. Gonna move them. We're gonna shuffle, and then we're gonna see. Okay, so Germany will play this 2 here. Okay. Now, watch my luck. They are going to play something higher than a 3. Yep. They're going to play a 5. Oh, no, actually, I meant it would have been lower than a 3. Okay, we're good. Almost messed up. I'm going to play my 3. We're going to close the round out. I lost again. Thankfully, I'm kind of thinking backwards. And so we're good. So I don't have to worry about Normandy. However, let's look and see what the alert level does. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Halved rounded down will be 2. So we're going to go here. Now that I've crossed this threshold, anytime I draw a setback card, I have to draw 1 additional setback card. Yes. Okay, so we are going to look and gain a major victory. Did I win? I won 1 here. But I won 2 here, so I do get to attempt a code break in Calais. I have 2 attempts, so let's see what 2 numbers I can cross off. We have the double 9s, which is the 18, and that's 1 we definitely want to cross off as soon as we can. And then so I've already done a 13. 10 and 9, 7. Let's just do this 8. Okay. Let's see. So we have finished. Now we're going to see what advanced tactic we got. And again, I keep breaking my own rules. Okay, no, so I did do that one. Where did I went? Oh, I should have done it here and here. Well, I've established that what I wanted to do was advance my code breaking. I feel the setbacks are going to be a problem for me, and here I definitely would have done. Now, the rule with gaining an advanced tactic, you want to look at where you have the most crossed out pips. But the caveat or the stipulation is that you have to have at least 2 pips in that highest tactic to gain it. So fortunately, I have 2 pips here. 2 is greater than 1, so yes, I will win an additional code break next time I get to do it. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Recruit double agents. Actually, I do have a double agent. I get that thing. A new person has joined the cause. And finally, let's see. Yeah, move Germany's regional focus. I did poorly there. I didn't even win. Ties don't count as wins. So, so it's going to move to spades, which means I draw that setback, but I also draw an additional one because the German alert level is so high. And I'll flip those over in a second. What I'm going to do now is clear out everything. We're done here. Happened, I missed that one. Okay. And let's see where we are. I must play every trick to Calais until it is filled, so I gotta play onto this side first. Shuffle the discarded events and then draw one. So I will flip all of these. We're going to shuffle and move this down. Oops, not where I wanted to put you. Right here. I'm going to draw one. You and Germany alternate playing only one card until Germany's regional focus changes. Tit for tat. Okay. Tit for tat until Germany's regional focus changes. Okay. Okay. Well, we're ready to begin. Germany won that one, so they are won in Normandy, I mean, so they're going to go ahead and start. So their focus is in spades, so this is going to be played in the north in Trondheim, and it's going to be a 3. Okay, now I play my 2, and according to this, I have to play every trick to Calais until it is filled. So this raises an interesting point because we'd seen the corresponding card of, playing every trick to Trondheim until it's filled. If I had pulled that one, and that one would have been an interesting case. And I haven't had that case. No one's brought that up to me. But now that I think about it, I do need to address that. So let me make a note. You know, what happens when the setback cards conflict, or somehow are mutually exclusive, cancel each other out or whatever. So I'll look at that, but we don't have to worry about it right now. I do have to play the clay, so I have 2-9, which is actually pretty good because I I want to win in Calais, or have been wanting to win. So I'm gonna play this first 9 right here. Again, attempting to increase my code breaks. And my second 9, we'll do likewise. We're going to go right here. Now, I could put it up here and almost guarantee to be able to increase Germany's alert level, which will move this back to the right. And eventually I want to get it up here where I'm not drawing extra setback cards, but right now it only moves it to the next milestone or threshold. So it would only move it to this 1. If I lose enough again to get back here, and I could then try during that next round to increase the alert level to move it back up to the 1. So I'd kind of be in the same place. So I am playing it dangerously because I know I'm going to get a setback card, so it is possible that I could end up having to draw 3, but we'll see how it plays. So a 1 of clubs, so that is in the south. They're going to be here. And they have 1 more, so they are going to play 5 of hearts. 5 is in the south. So they're going to play to Calais, and I win. I get to advance there. Okay, good. I'm out of cards. So we are moving out of July into August. I'm going to go ahead and mark my extended actions, or the extended actions. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and draw 4 cards. Okay, and well, let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to draw this third, I don't know, and a 4th one. And it just occurred to me that I have been ignoring this one, so rather than going back and trying to figure out what was what, I'm gonna have to remember from now on. Okay, so move the highest uncontested allied trick in Calais to the German side. Immediately play a card to this location. Now this card has actually been revised, so what it does say now is that I will play 1 extra card this round, and Germany's going to play 1 fewer in order to keep the counts correct. Wow. So that means this now changes to this. So I'm going to play... Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna play 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is harsh. 3, 4, 5. There's Jeremy says both mine. So I'm gonna play these two plus one more, and then Germany will play. Erg. And then I have one more because this. Reduce the highest allied value in Calais by the number the current pip in this calendar period. 1, 2, or 3. It's an immediate action, takes effect, and then goes away. So the highest allied card that I've played is a 9. We are in the third pip in this kind of grouping of months. We're in that third month of this group. So I shall reduce it by 3. Fortunately, I still win this. Wow. Okay. Now, I finally get to play a card. So I'm going to play here. One. Germany, me, Germany. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to alternate. I'm going to play me, Germany, me, me, then Germany. That should work. So me, what do I want to play? Kills me. Oh, I still have to play to Calais, so I'm gonna lose this one. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play 6 here. And then Germany's gonna play, so there's 3 of clubs. So clubs in the south they've already played, so they're gonna play this here. I'm gonna play twice to satisfy the card that had them, you know, a mole in the south. I think was what that was called. Yeah. So I will get to play. Woo! Almost messed myself up. So we're gonna play this 7 here. And then I will play this 7 up here. Now Germany's gonna play. I think that should put us back where we need to be. An 8 of clubs. Can't play clubs, so they're gonna play the hearts and south. So this 8's gonna go here. I am going to finish. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna be in trouble because I'm gonna have an extended action that's gonna last over more than a month because I can't play the spade here. I will play this 8, gaining myself another potential double agent. Here I did win this, but that, there's no question about what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. Now I can't draw since we're doing the tit for tat. It's going to be Germany's turn. So I have 1, they have 1, 1, 1. I have 1. They have 1, then I have 1. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So Germany will play. Are the regional focus going to change? Well, we'll see actually. They can't play to hearts. It will change, so this will be gone tit for tat, but I'm gonna be in trouble. We can't play to hearts, so they're gonna play to spades. Can't play in the north, so they will play that to the south. It's a double agent, but it also... No, actually, it wouldn't have mattered any... Oh yeah, no, because we're in here. Yeah, because I wouldn't have won both. I'd have won. I'd have to play a 7. Okay, let me get 4 cards. Fortunately, Calais is finished, so let me go ahead and get rid of this. Clear things up. Tit for tat. Okay, my turn. So 8, 4. I'm gonna just more. Well, so I have double agents. Do I want? Okay, so here's my question. Could win this, but I can win it anyway. So I'm gonna win it. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, so I didn't play to this. It was an extended action, so I lose this. And because of that, I have to X out another area down here. Yeah, might not have been a smart one. Okay. Oh well. I feel like this is a losing proposition on my end. So let's continue. Okay. Oh, I also have to discard a card. What card do I want to discard? Yeah, I'll discard this 3. Okay. So well, actually that acts as my turn. Yeah. So let's go here. Let's see what they do. 2 of spades. Can't do spades. We're gonna go to diamonds. Technically, no. Well, I was going to play this. Oh, I got rid of the wrong card. There anyway. I should put this here. Yes, I do get this. So they played. No, I play. Have to play this here because I don't want to win. So we're going to go with an 8. And I'm going to have to change. Change my mind. I'm actually going to go and increase Germany's alert level. Germany is going to play what? It's going to play a 1. Okay, They played a 9. Cool, which gives me the 2. Okay. Oh, this is pretty harsh. So I lost 1. Rounded, divided in half, rounded down is a 0, so it doesn't move. Cool. Major victories. I won 1, 2. Oh no, excuse me. I lost 2, so I lost 1, 2. So that is going to go down to right here. Okay, that's fine. I won 1, 2, 1, 2. Good break. You know what? I'm actually going to increase my hand size, which is the other major victory. The one in Trondheim, I can increase my hand size. And we're going to go to advanced tactics. I will be able to increase Germany's alert level, so I'm going to increase it back up here so I don't get murderized. Okay. Double agents. I have 1, 2. I need to start using them, I think. And then we're gonna see regional focus. Regional focus definitely changes. Which means tit for tat is done. However, I do draw 2 setback cards. Temporarily reduce my hand size by 1. Okay, I'm gonna go back down. That's only for 2 months. That's what that number represents. So, and it should start after I get my hand size. So we're gonna, before I reveal that, we're going to clear everything. Ooh, this has been a brutal play session here. Okay, let me clear all these. And we are going to go. Not what I wanted. We are, you know what? If I saw that, let me do this. I want to give myself 4. We're going to go here. Okay, so temporarily reduce my hand size by 1. Now let's see what this will do to me. Oh. What is that? Discard your entire hand and redraw the same number of cards. Does not advance the calendar. So I'm going to lose a 9. Wait. Was this when I had the 2 9s at the beginning? Can't recall. So I'm going to get 4 more. Okay. Well. Okay. Here we go. Actually, Germany is going to start. The 4 of diamonds, because their focus is here. Diamonds in the north. This will be there. What am I going to play? Clubs and hearts. Well, I will go ahead and do this 5 here. And I will play this 6. Play it here. See what Germany does. They will play an 8 in the south. And they will play a 2. Also in the south. Or this time it's going to be in the north because that space in Calais is already finished. I can't answer because these are hearts that I have, so I need to be careful and put them elsewhere. Like, fine, I will put this 6 here. And this 1, this is unfortunate. 1's unfortunate. Oh wow. Germany does a 4 in Trondheim. So I win this. Advancing towards an inflatable decoy. They will go again. Play 1 here. I will tell you what I am. Oops. I didn't mark this, but that is what I'm most interested here is avoiding additional draw. Okay. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. My turn. Oh, I don't have any cards. Oh man. We're leaving October. So we are drawing 1 card. Now this is now going to reduce, so after the next time when I have to draw a hand of cards, I will be able to get rid of this supply delay, and we'll get to use all 5 of my cards. So reduce your cache of inflatable decoys by 1. Don't decrease below 0. This is an immediate effect. I don't have any, so that will just go away. Allied cards played in Calais have their values halved, rounded up. Okay, so any cards I play will have their values halved, rounded up in Calais. Okay, let me go ahead and get some cards. Oops, and that's 2. Okay, interesting. So we're gonna flip these. Give myself 2 more. Okay. Also, I needed to mark any extended actions. Okay. So, I have 2 extended actions. They have 1 that they have to deal with. Fortunately, it's gonna lose that 8 onto him. It's a shame. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. We will. Let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 says me. So I'm going to do this 3 here. And then doesn't matter because I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is just going to disappear. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. My hesitancy here is that I was hoping to keep this 1 for Normandy. but I won't be able to. So we're going to have to just go and play this one here. Germany will play a 9 to resolve this extended action. We're going to flip. So 3 is in the south, but it's going to play in the corresponding spot in Trondheim. Okay, maybe a little bit of a, yeah, it is kind of a saving grace for me. Is my turn. I'm going to go ahead and, okay. So here, I should have marked. Let's go ahead. We're just going to take this. I'm going to play this 4 here. And I'm going to go ahead and secure this so that I can stop drawing so many of these cards. And I'll play my 7 here. See, Germany will, yeah, of course, play an 8. I watch they play something super low. I'd have lost here anyway. These they can't go below. That would have been possibly a 3. Because I'm looking at this ally. I think I felt like I did not do this. So even still, I'm in the same position. Oops. Ah, an 8. Okay. Right, they were going to play like a 1 or a 2. Okay, so I will get my 4 cards. And this will now get rid of this. And we'll get rid of this. So let me go ahead and mark you back at 5, where you're going to be. And I will go ahead and, get rid of this 1. To finish out. Okay. Well, so far I've managed to lose Normandy every time, but the rest of it is feeling pretty difficult, unfortunately. So let's see, this I've been playing for, okay, a little over an hour. Go ahead and see how quickly I can finish this up. We're going to see, where did I lose? 1, 2, 3. So that's 1.5 rounded down. So 1. Okay. I am going to da, da, da. Yeah. Okay. Victory 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. 1, so this will increase my 6. I will, unfortunately, just bring it back up to there because of that. I double agents. Don't have any. I did win both of these, so I would keep their focus in this region of Trondheim, so I don't have to draw any setback cards right now, and the game would progress. Unfortunately, with the way the stream started, it I had some technical difficulties, so that unfortunately has pushed the stream a little longer than I initially intended. So I'm gonna call this a good stopping point. I might be a win of attrition if I can just hold out long enough, but I got to make it from November to June, and the way things are looking, it's getting pretty rough there for me. I'm gonna have another stream coming up, this time on Twitch, and perhaps you'll get to see me mess around with the suspicion gauge a little bit and bring up the loss condition. But the way I'm feeling now, Germany was able to do some pretty decisive maneuvers. Some counter, insurgency stuff, and despite my, best efforts, that first double agent I recruited, got captured and, ratted out immediately, and other things happened. And it just kind of knocked the wind out. So it actually feels good, because one thing I was worried about with the game when I first started working on it was it would be too easy to win. So anytime, I've had some reviewers mention that they lost, more than they won in their, the play sessions for their reviews, which actually, kind of tickled me, because again, I was afraid it'd be too easy to win the game. So now, feeling it myself, having an uncontested trick, because that last card just happened to be the same suit as one of my extended actions, and I couldn't complete that extended action. So I was locked out. So I had to just write that trick off, as uncontested, and then having the negative effect of that. I mean, it feels good. I mean, it's kind of weird to say that, when your bot opponent starts stomping on you, that it feels good, but it actually does from a gameplay perspective. If there's no chance for you to lose, then why even play? Well, that's it for now. Again, I'm gonna stream Saturday morning. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so I think a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And this will be over on Twitch. So you can see me there. If you're following my Kickstarter, you can. I'll post an update for when that stream starts. But other than that, I hope you enjoy what you saw. And even though it wasn't a complete game, you should hopefully have gotten a very good idea of how it plays. And I'm going to go ahead and quit while I'm ahead, because I do have a sneaking suspicion that Germany would win this one. And I don't know if I want you to see me lose so badly. Okay, that's all. You take care, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.